I was reminded today as I was, getting ready for the day that I am just feeling that much older every single day. Welcome, friends. Aren't you feeling that way too? Especially if you're in your late 40s, and older. You just notice when you're getting ready, it's like, oh man, age is catching up with me. But you know what? I want to invite you to just embrace that. Yes, I really mean it. Just embrace where you're at today. And that can be, that can mean anything. That can mean, how you're feeling and where you're at circumstance-wise, anything. Just embrace where you're at, because God is, transforming you every single day. Now, I don't know if this looks more like dragonflies, but I thought of butterflies. They start out and they're this, little tiny caterpillar, and they don't look like they're very much, right? But then when they open up and they become that butterfly, they're so beautiful. And I'm reminded that's how we are, and not beauty on the outside. That's not what I mean. I mean beauty as far as our hearts and our minds, how Christ sanctifies us every single day. So I want you to embrace those flaws, because those flaws God is using, okay? So the scars, anything you've been through that you would consider really bad, well, that's going to help someone else. So don't look at yourself and think, man, I'm just good for nothing. I'm old now. I've got wrinkles. I put on weight. Who cares, right? Who really cares? The people that love you will love you for who you are. They're not going to care about all the other stuff. Now, us as women, I know I'm very guilty. I want to make sure I look presentable and, just so. And there's really nothing wrong with that, as long as it doesn't go too far. So I just want to encourage, especially the women, to not worry about all the little wrinkles and flaws and all the little fine lines, because we all have them. Because we really do. I mean, you can use the filters and you can do all this other stuff, but at the end of the day, when you take it all off, this is what it is. So, I just want to invite you to, accept the flaws, really, good, bad, ugly, everything, because God's going to use that. You don't know who, you can help with your flaws. And if you're, that vain and you're like, well, I really don't care about helping anybody else, well, then God still needs to work on your heart, right? So I just want to invite you today to just not focus on all this outside stuff. Just really focus on, God renewing your heart and your mind every single day. Get in His Word, because His Word tells you exactly how He thinks about you and how He feels about you. And that matters more than anything else in this world. I promise you that. So don't let the cares of this world and all the things that people say what really is beautiful, because what the world says is beautiful is not at all what's beautiful. What's really beautiful is really what's in here. And I know that sounds cheesy to some people, but I mean it. It really doesn't matter about all the outward stuff. So I wanted to just get on here real quick and just remind you, especially the women that are, feeling older and they feel spent and they're like, oh, what can I do? And I'm seeing this sag and I'm seeing this happen. It's like, no. If you're around people that are reminding you of your flaws, you first of all need to change your circle. And second of all, just get in God's Word and be reminded of how much He loves you and cares about you. You are beautiful. You are beautiful, okay? If if anything else, if you get anything out of my video today, just hear that you're beautiful, okay? So, friends, don't get caught up in the negativity. I mean it. Get in God's Word. Remember that you're loved. Don't focus on all the flaws. We got this, friends. And I hope this blesses you. I'm going to go and enjoy this day. I want you to do the same thing, too. Enjoy this time with your family, because each day we are getting older. And I'll see you again next time. And remember, as always, God really does love you. I'll see you later.